Hey guys, my name is Alek Juarez. I got top 16 at YCS Minneapolis with Blue Ice. Here's my deck profile. So I play 3 Blue Ice. Of course, you gotta run this card. 2 Dragon Spirit of White. I like this card at 2 because you want it in the graveyard as soon as possible. So if you draw it, you can send it. If you banish one with Desires, it's just good to have it in the grave in case you want to do the Azurize play next turn and just OTK your opponent or banish back row. I feel like it's important to have this in the grave like at all times. 3 alternatives, obvious reasons. Best card in the deck, Galaxy Solar. Now, I got so much shit from people for playing this card because they're like, this card is awful, you should not play it. And I thought it was awful too, until I tested a few hands with it, and I'm like, this card is actually really good. And then going into the tournament, I found out that it was just necessary to play this card because Blue Eyes has a weakness where you just like either summon alternative and pass, or like summon a spirit and pass, or if you make a spirit play or a rank 8 play and it gets stopped, your whole turn stops. So this card just like, it pushes your plays, it makes OTKs happens, and then if you open it with going first and you make infinity, like you almost just win that matchup. It's really hard for your opponent to come back. So it's just like I would say like the heart of the deck because it just makes so many plays with it. 3 Sage. I played two stones, Stone of Legends. I was actually playing 1 Master and 1 Stone, but I was like, Master is so dead, and if I open with Master, like it doesn't really do anything, even if I open it with Galaxy Soldier. So having these ones good with if you like, it increases your chances of opening with Galaxy Soldier, and discarding like you add a Blue Eye. So it happened a lot to me during testing that I had dead alternatives, and it was just good. I don't regret it at all. Also 3 White Son of Vengeance, of course. Best card, like of the level 1 tuners, because you always want this in the graveyard, and every turn like you can get an alternative, and it works also if you discard it and you have to pitch your Blue Eyes monster for Galaxy Soldier, you can add it back and then later on trade in or just have an alternative play for that. So awesome card. Then the last monsters, hand traps, 2 Maxi, 1 Veiler. This card was okay this weekend. I didn't draw it as much, but it really sucks against the Magic Spectres, and I play so many Magic Spectres. I think I faced like 5 or 6 Magic Spectres, and the only one I lost to was the top 16, which we'll get to later. And then 1 Veiler, he kind of sucks, but you play because you can search it. Then the spells, 3 Pot of Desires. What can I say? Awesome card. I love this. I like it at 3. I never cited it out. I feel like you want to see it as much as possible. I lost round 5 and round 6. I got 2-0'd and I didn't see the Desires. Like any of those 4 games, I did not see Desires and I lost. I didn't draw any draw power with that. So you really, really want to see this card. I did deck out 1 game because I resolved 2 Desires, but you know, it was like the deck was stalling. So. Then 3 Melody, also awesome card just for consistency, and gets alternative and works to get Galaxy Soldier because you get two dragons. And then triple trade-in again. This card's never dead. It's just draw power, amazing. 2 Silver Scry. Again, I like this card a lot because, like I said, I always want to get the spirit in the graveyard. So being able to banish back row during your opponent's turn, or just banish back row at all, because since Magic Spectres and all that, it's just like a really good card. I like it at 2. Then 3 Return, obviously, probably one of the best spells in the deck. And I played 1 Cards of Consonance. I was playing this at 0, and then I was playing it at 1, and then at 2. I was gonna play 3 stones and 3 Cards of Consonance. I did not like that because I felt like I was gonna draw this card dead a lot. So I decided to play this instead. I decided to play Dragon Shrine instead. This card, like, kind of kind of sucks, but I feel like you have to play it. I'd rather have consistency in the deck, being able to dump either a stone or a spirit, over than the consonants, because I feel like a lot of times you do want your tuners in your hand just to draw into 2 random cards. So this card is good late game because, like I said, you want the stones in the graveyard, and early game it just sets up your plays like Soul Charge plays, or it can even turn into a light monster for Galaxy Soldier. So I like this. I like the card a lot. I don't know if I would cut it in the future for a Twin Twister or something. Then the Soul Charge, it's a great card. And then 1 Emptiness. That's the only sharp card I play. Then for the side deck, I played 1 Fable Cat Sith. This card was awesome. This card used to be in my main deck because I previously built a deck to go second. I'm sorry. So I was maining Twin Twisters. So this card with Twin Twisters and Triple Melody, like, it was just able to out anything. I moved it to the side deck because I built the deck to go first, and it was really good. I actually won my top 32 match because of this guy. He opened a statue, the wind one, against Magic Specters, and he had like 2 back row. So I just drew into Melody and Sage. So I just go Sage, search for this, and then I Melody, pitch this, get rid of the stone, and then I just use Trade-in for the Melody, and then I just drew into Twin Twister, and I just I pull him out. This card's really good. People don't realize how good this card is. But yeah, it's a must in the side deck. Then 2 Danko Seka, also MVP against Magic Specters. Like I said, I play so many Magic Specters. This card is just like so good because they'll open like a bunch of Magic Specters. Like they'll pendulum summon 5 or 3 or 4, and then just set like 5 back row. So you can like summon this and then just like make your plays like Galaxy Soldier, Silver Scry. It's just so good against Magic Spectre, and it was such a good call this weekend because there are so many Magic Specters today. Also 3 Gameciel. I don't know if I would play 3 in the future, like moving forward. Like I might cut it to 2. The only reason I played 3 was because, again, I want to see it, and I do want to see 2 because I can like summon 1 and then special summon 1 to my side. That's how I won on the bubble round 10. I needed to OTK the guy, and he had a Blue Eyes, and I drew into double Gameciel, so I gave him 1, and then I special summoned 1, and that was just enough to push for game. So it's good. Probably after ABC I would probably play 3 still, so I don't know. Then 2 Ghost Ogre. This card was okay. I only drew it once against Magic Specters. Like I only used it to kill the field spell, and then he went neg 2. It was okay. I liked it because it's a light. I can discard it for a Galaxy Soldier, or I can like summon a Galaxy Soldier, and if it gets Valor, I can like summon this and make a Spark. So it has utility in the deck, a little bit of synergy. I didn't really side it for like Magic Specters, except for that one match because the guy used Terraforming to get the field spell all the time. So it was okay. 3 Twin Twister to go with the Cat Sith and the 2 Danko. So it's just like Magic Specters and BA. I don't think I need to explain this card. It's just like you have to play it. 1 Red Geki for, I don't even know. Actually, like I wanted to side this maybe for the mirror match. It never went in. It's just like in case I saw decks that had monster floodgates, I would just side it in. But I think I ever sided this card at all. Not today. And then this is one of the best cards too. Swords of Concealing Light. I like this versus BA. And I sided this for the mirror match too, just for in case I played Heroes or any of that stuff. So it was good. I like it. And then for the extra deck, 2 Spirit, best synchro card, obviously, good card. 2 Zerais. I was gonna play 1, decided to play 2 because a lot of times it like you go into double of this and then you just get 2, and you get 2 spirits. You just put so much pressure on your opponent. Like it just helps you OTK next turn if you're able to make a Zerais. So I really didn't want to miss the second one, so I'd rather just like have it just in case I need it. Crystal Wing, obviously to you get effects. Spark because of Emptiness and Moonlight. I did not play Michael because he only comes up with Soul Charge. I didn't miss it. Only once I wanted to use Spirit to banish Beatrice, but I was still able to win that game without it. So then for the rank 8s, played Harbinger, Dragoon, a great card in the mirror match. I was gonna take this out, and it actually won me my game round 10. Shout out to that guy. What was his name? James. He had a Harbinger on board and an Infinity, and I had Soul Charge and Return. So I activated Return, and he forgot to negate. So I just summoned Alternative and overlay for Dragoon. I baited out his Infinity with I don't remember what I baited it out with, but I baited it out. He used it, and then I overlaid for this and took his Harbinger, and after that I Soul Charge, and he just couldn't come back from that. So yeah, love this card. Then the Dank Matter package. It's the must play. I don't really even want to explain. And then the rank 5s. Nova to make Infinity and Pleiades. This card was good. I played this girl in round 7. She had some background, and I was gonna make Infinity. I decided to make this because a lot of people wait, and then you can just chain and then bounce stuff. It's also good with Soul Charge. You can make the play where you make Dark Matter, send a bunch of cards, and then bounce back to Dark Matter, and then Soul Charge Dark Matter and the other cards. So play is broken. So that's it. That's the deck profile, guys. I do want to shout out a bunch of people, actually. First of all, I want to say my what happened to me in top 16. I was playing against Aaron Furman, champion, UDS champion. I won game 1 against him. What happened was so I opened really broken, but I got a game loss because they deck checked me during that after top 32. During top 32, they deck checked me mid-round when I was already sided and everything. They gave me my deck back, and they were like, okay, we don't see anything wrong with that. Your deck is fine. And then they just the next round, the judges call me. They bring me to a room. There's like 3 judges, and then they start questioning me about my cards. How long have you been playing this version of the deck, or why are you playing this deck, and like, where did you get the cards? And I'm just like, okay, something's fishy, like, get to the point, man. And he's like, well, you see, he shows me the cards in my side deck, and they're like, you see, these cards are a little bit bent, so when you cut them, it floats to the top. So he tried to show me how the card would float to the top, and it didn't. So I'm like, what's really going on here? He's like, you see the Galaxy Soldiers? He's like, all your Galaxy Soldiers are bent. He's like, where do you live, like, geographically? I'm like, well, I'm from San Francisco, so it's a little bit cold up there, but I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, well, we're trying to determine if you did this on purpose. And I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, yeah, they're bent because last minute I decided to play Galaxy Soldier, and I had a box of World Superstars like by my desk, and I looked through it and I found 2 Galaxy Soldiers. I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna play this card. Like, it might be a little bit bent, but you know, I try to fix it and then just play with that. I'm not gonna spend like $60 on the places of Galaxy Soldiers when I just have one like under my desk. And I mean, it was just like they're like, we're gonna get a game loss regardless, and then we're gonna decide if we want to disqualify you because we feel like this is on purpose. So I'm pretty upset at this point. I mean, yeah, I made it top 16 or whatever, and then the judge comes back and he's like, well, we decided that it wasn't, you didn't do it on purpose, so we'll still have to give you a game loss. And I'm like, since when do you give game losses for curved cards? He's like, oh, marked cards are game loss worthy. I'm like, I thought you just gave a warning. So it was whatever. So I played Aaron. Top 16, I go first, I open Soul Charge, make a big ass board, he can't get over it, and then game 2, he goes first, he pendulum summons like 4 or 3 Magic Specters with 2 scales, and then he sets 4 back row, and I see the first 2 cards is Soul Charge, Denko. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be lit, and then I just drew Return, Sage, and a Stone. So I couldn't, I try to maybe draw something like next turn, so I just waited. I passed. I drew into trade-in with an alternative, so I discarded trade into an alternative, hoping so I can draw into something, so I can just summon Denko and Soul Charge and then win the game. But I drew into Spirit and a Blue Eye, so feels bad. But yeah, I mean, I love the deck. I think it was like the correct build, and who knows? Hopefully, I could have made it further than that. But congrats to Aaron, and I want to give a bunch of shout outs if that's cool. First of all, to Cameron Parker, one of my best friends. He's always helping me build the decks that I built for regionals, YCS. He didn't agree with me playing Galaxy Soldier, so fuck you for that, sorry. But yeah, I forgot to shout him out last time in my deck profile, so he's the first one I have to shout out. Then Amit, my friend Amit the Fit, Andy Tang, Anthony, Michael Gonzalez, Brian Chan, Bruce Zhang, Calvin Chow, love you Calvin, Exodia, my friend Chelsea, Mr. Chris Louie, Evan Wong, Josh Michael Ray, Ken Kuro, and the chair that he broke at 316 because he was too salty. So shout outs to the chair too. Shout out to Jesus, my friend Jesus, Maron, Mitchell Martin, wherever he is, still banned. Shout out Mitchell. And Tom Rogue. I think I'm forgetting anyone. Yeah, my best friend Erica, because she was like every round like, how you doing? Hope you top, congratulations. So big shout out for her. And Kevin, shout out to my friend Kevin. And I hope I'm not forgetting anyone. Everybody from 316, yeah. Thank you guys.
All right, yeah, thank you.